Shimoda going to try to make short work. Wants to get out front again, and here he goes. Goes to the inside right now. Gasses up that HRC Honda. Gets a good drive. Not quite enough to make the move around Vial just yet. Vial goes to the inside. Joe going to take the long way around. Can he pick up some speed while Vial tries to make a break for it? You see Amateur starting to show up in that number 3 position. Romero riding in for the Dundee in 5th.
Now, I just noticed right there, and I think Brock Weber will probably test it. Everybody coming beside the track. You were Joe Shimoda went dead center. Guess what he did? He fight down the distance up the track, 20, 30 feet in every corner. He's not worried about finding the edges. He's worried about making the track short and long. He's in the front. Once then, championship goes to the final run of the year.
And that's exactly how you remain onto the rear fender of Vial. He's going to run through the middle of the track. He's going to charge, like you said. Once he gets up front, he'll take control of the race line if he can make that pass. Vial gets a good run back up the wall. Looking at about 3.5 lanes.
You see these guys hanging off the back. We were talking about some of the track workers a minute ago. One said last night he ran down the wall and had to run back up. Not something he wants to do without a motorcycle.
That's not something I want to do without an oxygen tank. I can promise you that.
We need a doctor, a paramedic. We need all of that if we're doing that. Here we go, 16, on the out. The Frenchman who came over here a year ago picked up, of all 3, Supercross championships, back-to-back titles.
Where we thought it would have a little longer learning curve for Vial, able to pick up back-to-back titles, and you said right now.
Caer aquí para ir, ir a verlo de ahí donde caigan en este.
They have the luxury of having extra speed in the first moto. So right now he's got himself out front, clear, clean air, and he's going to make a break for it.
Here goes Deegan working on Juju Balmer. Deegan's going to end up on the outside, and he makes the pass on Balmer. What that means is now that he's around here, Kitchen and Deegan have a little history, so they're going to race each other super hard at this point. Every guy that's in front of Deegan right now, Balmer, Kitchen, Dundee, Hammaker, Vial, and Shimoda, they all have something to gain by keeping him behind.
Absolutely. The idea right now, keep that number 1 machine where it is. Keep him back as many spots as possible. But you know the number 1, he's going to take any line he needs to start making passes.
Well, here comes the next pass. It's a battle for 5th. He's working the outside right now. In front of him. Deegan ends up off the track, back on quickly though. Landed on the side of the track. We see him kind of do that through practice. He's running not the ragged edge of the bike pace, the ragged edge of the racetrack. He's on the very, very edge.
Yeah, with that being said, here come our leaders back around the tower. Just about to drop back down the anti-gravity cavity. Joe opening up that big gap a bit. The outside to pick the speed back up. Last time the gap was about 1.6 seconds. We're looking right now. Just about the same as 1.59. The outside job of keeping it moving. Able to make it quick. Pick up that early real estate. Here comes Hayden Deegan now. Going back to one from the chest.
team.
Quick to get Jack's bike out of the track, checking on Jack right now. Of course, it's been, I'd say it's in the business right now, best medical team that we can ask for to protect Jack right now. Out front still have,
Look at this.
Deegan makes the pass on Levi Kitchen, able to make it stick right now. The number 1 ahead of the number 47. They drop down in through the wall. Base of the hill they go.
Mira que ahora de nuevo.
Now Deegan right in front of him is going to be
Mira que ahora
Doug
ya.
on that side. I believe that Deegan off the side of the track again on the far right side.
Down right here.
Well, Robert certainly answered our question of hey, Deegan is going to try to wrap up this title in the second moto. We've seen him use every inch of the track and then a couple of feet more, and he's off the track 2 different times, consecutive laps in a row as he pushes his way forward. And I saw him push the front end a little bit under the corner here under the announcer's counter, so you know he's going flat out.
One of the hard things is, and this is that inside, I think this works really well, is when you get to the outside and you know, front end, that's where it's the problem. So you're going to yellow flag, that paper is down, they work the outside, and he does
just about everybody off of the side of the track now. Got the machine basically engaged. Got plenty of medical help down.